Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. Trailblazers will look to their home court advantage. Just one game here in Portland. This, of course, their first chance they've had to see the San Antonio Spurs. They were blanked in this matchup a season ago. No wins in 3 tries. They'll try to improve on that dismal record here. Castle, no one around him. And it's off from three-point range. There's a screen by Kamara. In the corner, it's Duran. The shot's good. Roy making the play. Duran's got the first points up on the board for Portland. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Chauncey Billups. Wemby came up, and Coach emphasized the importance of taking a charge and digging in when his players can. He said Wemby is counting on you to be movable. If your feet are set, you may alter his course. Don't change yours. If they can stand up to this tall task, they might just curb Wemby's advantage out there. Kevin?
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Now, here's Dumars. Pass to Kamara. Here's Duran. And it's Vassell in the corner. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Great setup for Vassell, who does not waste the chances to get off a quick shot.
And the speed of De'Aaron Fox. Wow. He gets up the court in a hurry.
And you combine his water bug quickness with the towering size of Wembanyama. It's a 1-2 punch that promises to confound opponents for years to come.
You got to be careful shooting around Wembanyama. Look, he's already one of the best shot blockers in the league, if not the best.
Pass to Castle. 6 on the shot clock. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Now, here's Roy. Pass to Dumars.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Down low. Here's Duran.
Better try something different. Long arms to Wemby. Yeah, he makes a defense by himself.
And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation.
Spurs ball.
The Spurs with the lead. They set the pick. Here's Castle. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Outside Roy. Lets the 3 fly. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Pass to Castle. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
A bigger guard, 6'6" Castle, can just overwhelm defenders. Impressive for his age.
Roy, that's a 2-pointer, and he gets the jumper to drop.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now, here's Fox. Still yet to score. Here's Castle. And the Spurs scoring again.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Pass to Duran. Rebounded by Castle. San Antonio leading by 3. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The kick out to Fox. Roy from outside. The shot comes out. Anunoby outside. Outside, Fox. Driving to the basket.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his...
San Antonio, 11.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here. What do you think they've been doing or not doing?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
Pass to Smith. And Ball sends it back.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
Count it, good. And you think about the importance, RJ, of awareness and basketball IQ. What about players who don't have that, but are immensely talented?
Well, they still have to grow their IQ, and that can take time. Because if you make too many mistakes, it will cap your minutes.
And there's the call on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team.
We're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Pass to Smith. The Trailblazers pull it in.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Lillard outside. At the elbow, Bol. Just 5 on the clock. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
First personal.
Yeah, Ball with the unique combination of height and skill. That's a challenge for any defender.
And so Bol nails both of them. San Antonio leading by 5. Here's Williams. And Bol sends it back. Here's Smith. The second chance effort. And Bol pulls it down.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Here's Okongwu. Pass to Bol. Cranes the three-pointer. Bol's got 5 points so far.
And you can't forget about Bol's range. After all, big men like him are expected to take the three in today's game.
Here's Smith. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Lillard misses.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Damian Lillard talked about what it would mean to his legacy to win a title. He said, "My body of work does speak for itself. I don't think I have to prove it to anybody. It's more for myself, honestly. And I just want to be like, yeah, I've done all these things, but I want a championship too." Guys?
Chasing that ring. Okay, Allie, thanks. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. The Spurs shooting their first free throw of the game.
And up around 82% as a team a season ago. So they know how to make the most of those opportunities. And the young guard Williams is an exceptional talent, an explosive player who plays with a lot of energy.
Trailblazers trailed by 9. Pass to Bol. 1:22 left here in the second. To the middle. Back to Alexander Walker. They need this. Bol can't hit.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Here's Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Now Lillard hasn't made one yet. Fades away. Portland, no good that time either.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
Castle. And Ball sends it back. Sharp with it. Now guarded by Fox. Lillard, right side. Back to Sharp. Okongwu a screen. Here he goes. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Castle on the wing. And the basket is good. Castle's got the lead up to 13 now for San Antonio.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes it back.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. De'Aaron Fox, RJ, isn't the only member of his family that can shoot the ball. His wife's pretty good, too.
Oh, you're right about that. His wife played Division I basketball at 2 big-time schools. She was pretty good in her day, and De'Aaron wears number 4 to honor her.
Wembanyama down low. And he banks in the layup. Wembanyama's got his second basket. Here's Roy. And stolen by Vassell. Castle with it. 10 points for him.
Portland foul. Joe Dumars. First personal foul. First team foul.
They set the pick. Castle, the open look. Another one falls for San Antonio.
And the potential Castle has is intriguing. When he's scoring like this, you wonder how dominant he can be moving forward.
Here's Roy. Here's Duren. And Duren slams it in.
Oh, there's nothing more fun than putting a big guy on a poster. That is the definition of an aggressive play.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
In the corner, Castle with it. The kick out to Fox. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Anunoby. A three-pointer, no good.
Tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that.
Duren a screen. To the inside. Outside for Roy. Pass to Kamare. Stolen by Anunoby. Here's Castle. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Castle's got 4 this quarter.
A 6'6" Castle is a strong finisher inside.
For 3, Roy. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. San Antonio leading by 17. Castle on the wing. Off target from outside. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Duren a screen. Roy from outside. It's not going to go for him.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Castle. Cans it from downtown. Castle's got 17.
He's finally getting a chance to show off his range. I know he wishes he would have found this shot in the first half.
Shot's good by Duren. That's now 8 points here for Jalen Duren.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
Several teams changing it up here. And the Spurs with possession here. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Pass to Smits. Out of bounds, Portland takes possession.
Blazers ball.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Portland. It's an 18-point game. In the corner, Bull with it. And it's Smith with the rebound.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And Bull sends it back. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession.
Portland ball.
There's 38 seconds left in the third. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
Incredible range. Lillard makes these deep shots look like they're effortless.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. 29 seconds left to play in the third. Inside, Smits comes up empty down low.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one. I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Buries the long-range jumper. Lillard's got a pair of threes now here in the third for Portland.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Spurs lead.
The Spurs, 33.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. San Antonio leading by 12. Now, here's Fox. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
Oh, they've done a lot of damage in transition. Every time they see a chance to push the tempo, they're gone.
And you also have to applaud how they've been able to create turnovers and then convert those on the offensive end.
And good that time. Castle's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Back to Wembanyama. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one is on Bull.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
For the Trailblazers. RJ, we have never seen a player like Victor Wembanyama. In your opinion, what's his potential?
Wemby has so much potential, it's scary. The number one thing that can stop him from being one of the greats of all times, in my opinion, is injury. After that, there is nothing that is stopping him from being one of the most dominant physical specimens we've ever seen.
Vassell wide open. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama.
Vassell has no conscience behind the arc. He will not hesitate to get it up.
Roy up on top. In the corner, it's Duran. And he comes up with the deuce. That's 10 points here for Jalen Duran.
Somebody help this man. Get this man some help out there. He's doing everything he can to keep his team in the game.
Back to Fox. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And certainly, they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Outside Roy. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the three.
And as they're trailing in this game, they're trying to stay in it with the triple. They're shooting a lot more of them than they did in the first half.
Wembanyama, a screen. No one covering. Castle's got 4 this quarter.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
For 3, Roy tips it up. Got it to go off the glass.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
That's off. Trailblazers trail by 18.
2 minutes in the game. 2 minutes.
1:58 left to play here in the fourth. 6 to shoot. Now Duran throws it down. What an assist!
It slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? Whoa, look out! Look out!
Wow, okay, I see you.
He soars in for the double clutch dunk.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Ugh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Had the chance on the break, but the three is off. Fox is double. Castle fires. The long shot, no good.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from three, and he's pretty good from there.
.51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Wembanyama rips down the rebound. Here's Castle. Deflects the pass. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. Launches it. And down goes the three. Stolen by Dumars.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
He's off from three. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. A solid win on the road.
Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. Joined by Grant Hill and Tim Legler, this is Brian Anderson, and we'll have Ale LaForce reporting for us. They traveled to Portland last time they faced the Blazers and came away with a win.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
There is nothing better than a big win on the road for team chemistry. It is something you can build on.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. This should be a real chess match tonight, Grant. These teams both love to get set up and run their plays.
Yeah, you know, B.A., you got two patient teams who execute on exactly what their coach has drawn up for them. Trusting in ball movement to find their shots is a key.
Here's Fox. Pass to Castle. Back to Fox. Here's Castle. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
A shot from the mid-range. Tries yet again. Duran, no good.
Not how they were looking to start the game. They've come up empty on their first 3 tries.
Pass to Dumars. There's the drive. To the wing, right side. Clock at 6. 3-pointer. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And here's Wembanyama. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And Fox, here we go. And Fox powers it home.
Such a terror on the drive. Fox possesses blow-by speed, getting past defenders in a hurry.
When you watch De'Aaron Fox, is there anything that sticks out to you, Grant?
Well, B.A., this league has the best athletes in the world, and Fox looks like maybe the quickest guy out there on most nights. His change of direction is especially elite.
And Fox has got the ball here for San Antonio. Castle outside. And here's Vassell from the arc. Hits a 3-pointer.
Always ready and willing to fire. Vassell from the corner.
Here's Roy. Pass to Dumars. Shot clock at 6. And here's Duran for 3. Rebounded by the Spurs.
You have to defend the 3-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
And there's the screen. Right side, Anunoby. Fires the 3. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
And that is the shot they want Anunoby to take, and he excels in the catch and shoot.
Here's Roy. Here's Duran. And the layup is good off the glass. Duran's got his second basket of the game.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Good on the bucket.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
And 1:01 left in the first quarter. Boy, can't get it to go. San Antonio leading by 7. Now here's Fox. On the wing, Vassell. The 3. Dumars grabs the miss. Blazers trail by 7. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Outside Thibault. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Castle, the open look. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. Castle's got 6.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
And so it's San Antonio with a... We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. What do you guys think about San Antonio here in this one?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
They've been active, they've been disruptive, but now the question is, can they maintain this level of intensity?
Now here's Lillard. Here's Lillard. Pass to Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standard, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
Here's Smits. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Got it in deep, and that's how you do it.
And so Lillard will bring it up for the Trailblazers. They trail by 9. Launches a 3. Boom. Boy, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
And it's Williams off the try. Here's Smith. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Bol Bol. And Grant, in recent years, we've seen the pace of the NBA game increasing.
Yeah, it stagnated in the 90s, but it is back. We're still not at the frenetic pace of the 1960s when we'd see over 120 possessions a game, but the efficiency is at an all-time high.
Such a sweet stroke from Damian Lillard.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Pass to Patterson. Williams looking around. Here's Smits. And stolen by Bol. Here we go, one-on-one. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Legs talking about Trey Murphy. Just how good can he become?
Well, his improvement has really been something to watch, B.A. He's a talented scorer and shooter who also does a great job moving the ball. And the scary thing is he has more room to improve.
Stolen by Sharp. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. The 3, here's Lillard. Fires in the triple. Lillard's got 6.
He came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
Pass to Patterson. Here's Smith. Full covering. Smith's good. Smith has got 6 in the quarter.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Trey Murphy didn't dunk in a game until he was a high school senior. Crazy to think now with the length and the leaping ability he has. He said back then there were times where I'd have doubt or be a little stressed about my future. If I said I knew I'd end up here, I'd have been lying to you. Back to you, B.A.
All right, thank you, Allie. Pass to Williams. Oh, it's blocked by Bol. Right side Sharp. And it's Smits with a rebound. Spurs lead by 3. To the wing on the left. Back to Williams. Now Johnson. McBride on the wing. Pass to Smits. Spurs need to get one up here. Patterson. Rejected by Bol.
Trailblazers ball. Substitution on court.
Blazers trail by 3. Lillard deciding where to go with it. The 3 is up. Knocks down the triple. Lillard's got 9.
Lillard gets so much lift on his three-pointers, it's almost effortless how he shoots.
From deep, Wembanyama. Portland with a rebound.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Pass to Okongwu. And Anunoby with a double team. Here's Bull. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Ooh, good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. You know, Tim, when given the opportunity, Bull has shown flashes of being an impactful player.
Well, B.A., he is a very intriguing talent with his size and skill set. Now, for him, it's all about consistency and translating that potential into winning plays.
A 6'3" point guard, Fox has solid size at the 1, and it really helps him out inside.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Over to the left wing. Outside Sharp. Back to Bull. Clock at 4. Portland again missing. To the middle. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Spurs leading by a point. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Fox outside. Outside Wembanyama. Back to Fox. The steal. Here's Duren. Pass to Thibault. Here's Roy. Duren, the screen. Puts it up. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Roy's got 5 now.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
18 feet out. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You've got to keep him out of the paint.
There's a screen by Kamara. And Anunoby pulls it down. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Minnesota will be traveling to face him after this game. That game will be the third of 5 at home. Portland on D. It's a 1-point game. Wembanyama screen. Wembanyama puts it up and through.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Here's Roy. 5 points in the game. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Here's Castle. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
How about Castle? He'll take any chance he gets to finish with power.
Oh, there's the alley. And the dunk by Duren.
Well, with that size and athletic ability, Duren is a terrific alley-oop threat.
Here's Roy. Connects from downtown. Roy's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
Fox makes his move inside and scores.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Here's Roy. Give him 8. Duren, no good. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. The 3, Vassell. And the three-pointer goes. And now it's a 5-point San Antonio lead.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Pass to Dumars. Stolen by Castle. Now here's Fox. A minute 35 left in the third quarter. Castle misses.
He bailed out the defense because that's an easy look for him.
Well, Tim, you talk about an NBA physique. Jalen Duren is absolutely shredded.
Yeah, and he defies gravity too, B.A. What I like is he understands his game. He doesn't get outside of himself. He focuses on running the floor and then getting eye level with the rim.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian. Spurs talent evaluators first laid eyes on Victor Wembanyama when he was 15 years old, playing on a youth team in France. At that point, the franchise was enjoying its 22nd straight winning season, but the opportunity to just maybe draft a prospect like Wemby gave them the impetus to rebuild. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. Both teams deciding to change it up. Williams from long range. Counted from distance. And the Spurs lead by 8.
Well, he is a huge talent, and he's been hitting shots, but so have his teammates. It's been a collective effort.
It's picked off. Jumps up. And the big dunk at the end of the break.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
In this league, you run whenever you can. It's so much easier to score in transition.
On the wing, Alexander Walker. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. San Antonio leading by 10. Outside, Williams. Here's Smith. Solid defense from Bowl.
Well, they did a great job putting a body on him, and they didn't allow him to convert.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. And so, the San Antonio Spurs.
The Trailblazers. 34.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Blazers trailed by 8. Lillard outside. From deep. Nails it from 3.
And any decent look from distance, he's taking it. He has that locked-in mentality right now.
And he's keeping the game within striking distance. I don't know where they'd be without his shooting.
He's showing off the major hops. Wow! Look at Fox. Get up and finish with some power.
Here's Lillard. Rebound by San Antonio. They've led by as much as 10. Castle on the wing. And there's a pick. Over a Kongu. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. Looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Chauncey Billups had some advice for the team. And he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Here's Dumars. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Back to Fox. Pass to Castle. To the inside. Wembanyama. Oh! Wembanyama throws it down.
Yeah, the dunk by Wemby might be the most effortless dunk you'll see.
And here's Lillard. Back to Bull. Out to Lillard. 6 to shoot. There's a screen by Kamara. And it's Portland with another.
And if you're guarding Dame in the pick and roll, you need to stop the ball. Lillard can just eat you alive.
Outside Fox. From deep. Up again. Oh, he rips it down off the miss.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Lillard. Now Bull. And he powers it down. One-handed.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Well, defensively, you can't allow that in a game this close.
Here's Anunoby. Now Fox. Now Wembanyama. Yes, sir! That one goes!
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
Jacks up a three! Oh, it misses.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Heimel with a steal. Now the Blazers moving it up. Lillard with the ball. Kamara down low. Oh, the slam off a fantastic lead pass. What a play.
Just keeping the game simple. Lillard's patience and acute understanding of pick and rolls comes in handy.
.119 left to play in the fourth. To tie it up. Yes, sir, with the three.
Well, controlling your heart rate in big moments like this is something that coaches talk about, and this guy can do it.
Here's Wembanyama. It was stolen by Lillard. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. Let's loose for three. And he nails it.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
What a huge shot at this point in the game.
Lillard outside. Just 5 on the clock. For three. Anunoby there for the rebound. Now Wembanyama. And so it's San Antonio who scraped by with the win. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
And that'll do it, folks.
Yo, remember back on.
This is Brian Anderson, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and the Hall of Famer Grant Hill here with me at the table, and Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. Outside Wembanyama. Let's go with a three. It's hauled in by Reddish. Here's Murray. And tonight, Stan, we have a matchup featuring two teams with similar systems.
Yeah, look, neither of these teams is ever going to be in a rush. They're very patient offensively, and it's more about player movement and ball movement than it is about pace.
And Fox has got the ball here for San Antonio. And the layup is good off the glass.
Can't lose sight of Fox or allow him to feel comfortable looking to score this close.
Smith outside. The three is up. Gets the three to fall.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Pass to Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he... Oh, wow! What a play!
That was incredible!
Yeah, the level of creativity Leonard has is just special. He's capable of some really memorable throwdowns.
And Fox, here we go. And it's Fox with the jam.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Now here's Murray. 4 on the clock. Here's Smith. Here he goes. Ooh, the dunk by Smith.
Oh, showing some ferocity off the drive. Smith Jr., a promising sign of things to come.
Whoa! by Wembanyama.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
And this young Magic team plays a stifling brand of defense, Dan.
Yeah, the best we've seen in Orlando since the Hall of Famer Dwight Howard patrolled the paint. That team also had great coaching.
Now here's Smith. 7 points in the game. Leonard outside. Orlando moving the ball around. Orlando needs to get off a shot here. Good work there as it goes.
Pretty incredible just how great a shooter Kawhi has become. Really one of the best in the league.
Outside Wembanyama. Takes a 3. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now. Here's Murray. Still without a bucket. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Yeah, the Magic head coach and I were able to chat. He talked about how difficult it is to match up against Victor Wembanyama. Coach said the biggest concern is Wemby's defense. His rim protection is game-changing. But he told me that it doesn't mean settling for outside shots. It means ball movement and spacing the floor will be key. BA, back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. Now here's Fox. Here's Wembanyama. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Pass to Walsh. Shot clock at 6. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Yeah, just a vicious slam from Castle. You know, I have a feeling we'll see a few more of those over the next few years.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Pass to Walsh. Now here's Leonard. Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Oh, my. 2 points the easy way for Smith.
Now Anunoby. Fox for 3. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. Jabari Smith has been leading the charge for the Magic, hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the... And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And for the Magic guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
Orlando calls timeout. And so it's Harris with it. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. Up top, Carter. Fires the 3. The rebound by the Spurs.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Stan, the big man, Victor Wembanyama, has set a new standard for shot blocking.
Yeah, look, B.A., we've had some great rim protectors in this league, but he can also do it on the perimeter. I've seen guys turn down three-point looks because he's standing in front of them.
Now Harris. Banchero outside. Aggressive in the lane. Banchero.
Well, that's where you want to get Banchero the ball. He's got great touch around the basket.
Kicks it out to Anunoby. From the arc. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
To the inside. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. And the Spurs lead by 3. Boom! Banchero!
Banchero shows off his strength and his quickness on that finish.
Left side Williams. Here's Smith. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Smith has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And so far, there's been tremendous cohesion offensively this quarter.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. Spurs talent evaluators first laid eyes on Victor Wembanyama when he was 15 years old, playing on a youth team in France. At that point, the franchise was enjoying its 22nd straight winning season, but the opportunity to just maybe draft a prospect like Wemby gave them the impetus to rebuild. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report.
I think it's time to put multiple bodies on him.
And let's take a moment to get your take. Guys, on the scoring so far for San Antonio.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
Williams into the lane. Smith can't get it to go. They've got a shot at taking back the lead here.
Yes, they do. Could be the opening they've been waiting for.
When it comes to attacking the basket, Banchero is one of the most dangerous players in the league.
Pass to Smith. .133 left in the first half of basketball. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Wendell Carter.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
2 shots.
And he makes both free throws.
He wasn't quite as assertive as he needed to be in the first quarter, but now he's taking a more head-on approach and getting himself to the line.
Harris with it. Still no points. Back to Carter. From downtown. Rebound by San Antonio.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Williams looking around. To the paint. Here's Smith. The rebound by Carter. Banchero left side. Harris outside. Pass to Banchero. And here's Whitmore. Fires the 3. Nails it from 3. And the Magic lead by 3.
Well, that's a shot you don't mind him taking. Gets a good look and trusts his shot to knock down the 3.
Here's Smith. The rebound by Carter. Banchero right side. And there's the foul. It'll go on Miles McBride. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Timeout called the Magic.
Magic timeout call.
Right wing. The 3. Smith drops in the 3. Smith's got 12.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best of them.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Magic out in front, leading by 4. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. When you watch De'Aaron Fox, is there anything that sticks out to you, Grant?
Well, B.A., this league has the best athletes in the world, and Fox looks like maybe the quickest guy out there on most nights. His change of direction is especially elite.
To the middle. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Yeah, and Smith Jr. is rolling right now, showing just how dominant he can be.
Pass to Anunoby. Back to Fox. San Antonio moving the ball around. Wembanyama on the move. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Now that's how you rock the rim. Give him the 2 points and add a little style there as well.
Ridiculous. Now here's Reddish. He's guarded by Castle. Back to Murray. Three-pointer. Rebound by San Antonio. And here's Fox. Outside Wembanyama. That's off target. Now 6 for 10. Orlando leading by 4. Outside Murray. Pass to Leonard. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
What a swat. As Wembanyama refines his defense, more and more shots are going to be in danger.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Down low. Oh, got a piece of it. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Outside Anunoby. Here's Wembanyama. He's got 15. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Reddish on the wing. Smith right side. Out to the wing. Here's Walsh. Orlando again missing.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Now here's Fox. And stolen by Leonard. Oh, and a fast break for the Magic. Pass to Smith. Here's Walsh. They still need this. They get the rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Outside Wembanyama for the lead. Ooh, Wembanyama with the silky stroke from 3. And when you're trying to slow down a great scorer, there are those shots you just got to live with, Stan.
Well, look, B.A., you can't take away everything, particularly from the great players. I think when you're game planning, what you have to decide is just that. What can you live with and what do you want to take away? And you try to just make those great players a little bit less efficient. You're not going to shut them down, but maybe you can make them a little bit less efficient.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And here are the Spurs now. Right now on a 9-0 run. There's a screen. Inside. Here's Smith. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Magic trailed by 3. There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter. Clark outside. Pass to Shumshay. 6 on the shot clock. The kick out to Banchero. At the arc, Banchero finds his mark.
Increasing confidence from Banchero from 3. And, of course, the corner's a little closer.
Here's Smits. Wing shot on the way. It's rebounded by Barrett.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
Here's Shumshay. Pass to Clark. And the baseline jumper, no good. It's all tied in Orlando. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Outside Wembanyama. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
Back come the Spurs in transition. Three-pointer. Cash money. Out of his 14 attempts, he's drained 9 of them. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for San Antonio.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
One other thing I've liked is how assertive they've been on D, swatting a good number of shots away as a result.
Pass to Shumshay. That's tipped. Stolen by Castle. To the inside. Here's Wembanyama. In traffic, Wemby goes to work.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Here's Shumshay. Kicks it out to Barrett. Looking to win the run. Knocks it down from distance. Barrett's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Now Fox. To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, breaks the dunk off the deceptive pump fake. Here's Shumshay. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
It's on De'Aaron Fox. That free throw misses.
Your Magic. Shumshay. 2 shots.
That one misses. Spurs lead by 4. Fox driving hard. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, this is what Fox loves to do, terrorize you in the open floor.
Here's Shumshay. It's Barrett on the wing. Driving to the basket. Pass to Shumshay. Can't cash it in from the high post. Spurs lead by 6. Now Wembanyama. Castle left side. Here's Wembanyama. Can't hit it. Timeout. Magic.
Coach definitely wants to talk about their interior defense, which has not been impressive.
Yeah, it's basically a layup line. You're not going to win many games if you can't offer more resistance than that.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on what the head coach of Orlando was getting across in their huddle. And coach challenged the team, asking them to bring the fight inside, telling them to play with pride, telling the team, you're getting bullied near the hoop. Let's see if it works, guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Just 5 on the clock. Smith. Oh, the stuff!
When you need a hoop,
Smith is a great option. Tall with the ability to hit a three or penetrate.
Fox outside. Driving in. Anunoby. Money from three.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Smith outside. Here's Murray. Puts up the tray. Wembanyama there for the rebound. Fox makes his move inside and scores.
Not the biggest guy. Fox showing a lot of heart in close.
From deep. Anunoby there for the rebound.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Now Wembanyama going all the way to the rack. .102 left in the game. Now Smith shoots a three, and he nails it.
And Smith's ability to space the floor from the corners is so valuable to this offense.
Fox feeling it out a bit. From about 19. Not that time.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either. Always looking to be the leader. Big shot from him.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Wembanyama, high post. And he slams it down.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
And so it's San Antonio with the W. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough